day 2 of oat harvest, hopefully the last day. So I'm currently unloading the first wagon of oats of the day here into the Butler bin to a 71-foot auger. So beautiful day today. We got nothing but beautiful weather here. So let's get her done. So we're finishing up with what needs to be chopped in the chopper of the combine, and then we're going to switch it over to windrow mode so we can leave windrows behind the combine for making straw bales. So there'll be a video on straw baling too. But now we're going to try and get the oats out. That's the first important thing. Alright, wagons are empty. Let's go check him out on the combine, see how he's doing. Let's take off the old Honda. Doing a good job, making good progress across the field. Yeah, he's got a full load up there. Getting her unloaded. So she's piling up, and then gonna go up. We're all done with the chopper on the back. We're gonna set this combine up to windrow mode. And yeah, there's the brother. He's on the roof. All right, spreader's off. Chopper's been set back. We just gotta fold the tailboard down. Right now we're filling up with diesel. That's the engine compartment. Yep. Ready? Getting her ready. So we got about between 20-25 acres of oats left that we're going to put in windrows for straw baling. And then after that, we will be done harvesting oats for 2025. So yeah, between tonight and tomorrow, we'll get her all done. I love this machine. It's doing a great job, like it always does. All right, so here on the inside, here's what we got. So we have this little chunk here to do, this square here. This 7 acres is done. This big old chunk is done. The ends around it are done. So just this section right there. So right over there, that's those beans right there. And right over this triangle little section right here, that's that right over there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got our yield area. This was only area on the current region. Moisture 13.9. I don't know if that's correct. Yield 75.6 on our last pass we took. Pretty good. Switch to that mode. Yeah. These old egg leader insides still holding up. They still work, even though they're like 20 years old. But yep. Oh, there comes the wagon. Dusty. And as you can see, it just drops it straight into a windrow, so we can bale it. All right. All right, that's it for the night, guys. We'll see you in the morning. We're harvesting, making progress. Well, good morning, guys. Well, we're getting close to noon, actually, but it is the next day. I'm running combine today. Brother's out; he's busy today, so I'm taking over for today. But kind of like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I harvested most of the oats, but we're making good progress. So, see out in front of me there, bringing in 21 feet of oats, all in one windrow. So running at about 1.8 to 2 mile an hour. So running at 2 and under is what we're supposed to be running at. So getting close to the end of the pass here. So looks like we're getting a real clean sample in the tank. Window's dirty, I know, but let's switch to that right there. That's the progress we're going. We're going crossways this time. So we're going to be baling this straw right here. I know the display looks like it's flickering, but trust me, it's not. That's just my camera. Looking good. All right, coming to the end of this pass, we're going to go down in the wagon down there. stop and let the back end clean out. Let's send our auger out. And there she goes. Alright, let's go dump. Alright, there we go. First load of the day going in the wagon. Back here, so we're not dumping directly over the post. And actually, never mind, let's go back ahead. That's probably the best spot to dump. You can see the dust. It is dusty. This is a dusty crop. At some point here, it's going to start coming down the window. Come on. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Still harvesting. Got that wagon as full as we want it. I think we'll be able to fit this in. I'm gonna go grab one of those J&M wagons. We got only like 3 more windrows over there, and then 2 more over there. So we're getting real close to the end. We'll be done combining today, folks. And then I have to clean this machine up. Fun. Here's our progress. We're getting there. By the way, this is the control center. Hydros are a must for if you're going to be combining a lot. They are very nice. Alright folks, we're heading on the other end to start the last pass. The last windrow. That's the last windrow of oats in the field for 2025, and then we will be done with harvest. I might be wondering, why am I going all the way to the other end? Well, because you can't go either way on these windrows. You can only pick them up from one side, because that's just how the swather lays them, and the combine the head will only pick them up one direction. So I got to go all the way to the end of the field to get this odd number windrow. But yeah, we'll be done in just a little bit, and then we got to put oats in the bin. So far, been a pretty good day. So get that nice view out there of the unloading auger. So let's start her up. All right, first thing we do when we get to the end, we throttle the combine down. First off, we should set that to the middle position. So we engage this yellow switch right here. That's the separator on the combine. You hear that starting up? This right here's the head. That beeper's telling us everything is running too slow for the head, so that's when we hit the throttle. And then we press this switch right here and drop the head. So let's pull ahead. Okay, there we go. Now we can take off. We'll start the pass off at about 1.5 miles an hour. As it gets ahead, I'll slow down. I'll speed up soon here. That's how she works, folks. All right, folks, we're on the end of the last pass. Right there's the end. There's the wagons all full. And there we go, guys. That is it for oat harvest 2025. So we're topping off the bin. The indicator is yellow, meaning we're almost full on this bin. So once this bin's full, we're gonna switch over to that bin right there. And then we'll finish unloading and we'll be done with oats, with any oat handling for this harvest. All right, I switched over to the Mikata bin. We're unloading, we're getting the last of the oats unloaded. We got finishing up this wagon, then we got a little bit more in the combine we're gonna put in here, and then we got a semi-load from another guy that we're getting that's gonna go on top of that. So, well, not a semi-load, but stuff that's going into our semi. He's harvesting his oats today. So yeah, we'll get them all in this bin, get them drying, and that'll be it for oats. All right, guys, combine's cleaned up. That's it for Oat Harvest 2025. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.